Yes, people, welcome to the player ratings after our, dismal performance, I suppose, against Southampton in a draw again that feels like a loss. But let's not waste any time. I'm here with Adam, Rance, and Craig. Craig, I'll start on your side. Let David De Gea.
7. Give him a 7. He had a couple of good saves and that was it really. And obviously he let the goal in. No clean sheet, so
Couldn't do anything about that.
Nah, he couldn't, bruv. Couldn't. So, yeah.
Go round the camera, Matt. Yeah, you're not giving us any points, are you? Flipping heck. Give us a break, Matt. We're trying to restructure it. Give us a break, Matt. He's getting a great player. Giving De Gea a 7.
I don't know, 6. He made one save of note, and then straight from that save we were just flat. And the ball came back in and they scored. Not De Gea's fault, but
didn't have much else to do.
I mean, he's not having anything to do in any game, but we're still not. It's just a 6, isn't it? He's not doing anything more.
Right.
Yeah, I'd say 6. 6 was, I think 7's too high. Like, he did make one good save that I remember. Other than that, he didn't have anything to do, man. He didn't have nothing to do, so, and you can't blame him for the goal.
No.
7 and 2 6s there. Let's go to right back, Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka, defensively, we all know he's just immense.
Nothing got past.
Nothing got past. No one goes down our right-hand side anymore while he's there. He was a little bit better going forward today. He put in a couple of decent balls.
Yeah, he did.
I'd give Bissaka a 7 because he improved on top of his defensive duties and was better in attack. So 7.
Yeah, Rance.
Yeah, he literally marshals the whole right wing on his own. You know what I mean? Pereira,
Had to today, didn't he?
Pereira did fuck all, bruv, on the right-hand side. I can't believe he didn't get pulled off at half-time. Yeah. I can't believe it. He lost the ball every time he touched it in the first half. So Wan-Bissaka put in 2 good crosses that went straight across the goal. No striker in there. Do you know what I mean? And defensively, he was immense. So, yeah, 7.
Agree with that 7?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. 7. Like,
he was solid today, wasn't he?
The guy's Gandalf, mate. You shall not pass, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, he is solid. Yeah, so, 7.
7, yeah. Let's go, Maguire.
Again, 7. Didn't have much to do, but everything he did was, do you know what I mean, was fine.
Distribution from the
back
was good as well.
It was very
always
good.
Looking for balls into feet, quickly trying to find James where he could, missing out the midfielder if he could to get to the attacker. He's looking to play on the front foot, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, man. And you can see he's got a picture in his head. Before the ball comes to him, he knows where he's going to pass it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I thought he was very good distribution, commanding, and he didn't really put a foot wrong today. 7.
Yeah, the fact that De Gea only had one save to make apart from the goal says it all, really. Marshalled it. Even when Ings was winning the ball, it was because Maguire was letting him win it. He knows what's around him. He's visually aware of everything. He dominates his line, and he won what he had to, and the rest he controlled. And like I said, the passing was on the point again. So I agree, 7 for Maguire.
Agree with these two? Think that's too high, too low? What do you think?
Mate, 7.
Yeah.
Everything that he done today was just cool,
Didn't put a foot
calm,
wrong,
and collective. He's just, and I think that's what we've been missing at the back. Someone that's cool, calm, positive, and very decent on the ball. So, 7.
I'll stay with you, Craig. Lindelof.
I think out of the pair, I've got to give him a 6. Out of the 2, he is the weakest link to me. And if there was a decision to be made with like a penalty, I think it would come from him personally. So 6.
6 for Lindelof.
You know Lindelof's my man. Back the Iceman all last season, but today was a 5. I know he was sloppy in possession. He gave the ball away.
Harsh out here, Craig.
Too many times. There was a point in that second half where he tried to run with the ball, and he was
Wrong decision, innit? Yeah.
He was brushed off like he wasn't even there, and they went straight on the attack because their chances came from them pressing us and making us make mistakes. We make too many mistakes. He's made a few so far this season. Last week he was at fault for Palace's goal. He could have cost us again today. I do think there's still potential in him there, and alongside Maguire he's probably going to get better, but today he just had one of his bad games again, and I thought he just seemed to be under pressure all the time, never at ease, and it's not happening for me. 5 today.
What do you think, Rance?
5. I thought he was crap today, bruv, and it's not the first time. And I said it before, like months ago. I said we were so used to seeing Jones and Smalling together that people got ahead of themselves at Lindelof and thought he was better than he actually is, bro. Like he's not that good, mate. Like it's one of them ones where he's very good on the floor. He's a good ball playing centre half, but defensively he's got a lot to learn.
He's not commanding like that, is he?
He don't. For someone his size, he don't have a presence about him. He doesn't have an aerial presence. He just doesn't have a presence. And I think that Twanzebe he's probably gonna displace him very soon, bruv, because Axel at least has the physical side, and he can play football on the ground as well as him, bro. Do you know what I mean? I think that Victor's gonna struggle to keep his place if he doesn't pick it up, mate. You know what I mean?
Okay, fair play. Adam. Not Luke Shaw. Ashley Young.
You had to come to me for Ashley Young, didn't you?
Ashley Young.
You know what?
He actually was all right.
Today, I agree. Today, he was
all right.
His distribution was his usual self, which was hit and miss. It was like 1 in 5 went in there, right? But defensively, there was a moment there. I'm sure it was him who threw his body on the line at the back post to save us. And today, I didn't think he bottled it, where a few did. You know what? He isn't great, and he isn't what we need going forward. But you know, a guy, he puts his body on the line, and he didn't bottle it today. He was solid enough. It's Southampton away. Exactly. I'm not expecting him to have the hardest game. There was nothing coming down his side. It was all Bazaka. He dealt with everything. I'd give Ashley Young a steady 6 today. I didn't think it was his worst game, and he came in and did a job for us today when we needed him. Yeah,
but I don't need to add to that. I think that was spot on, mate. Spot on.
Yeah, 6, mate. You know, he's 33. You know, he does the job, mate.
It was like a vintage Ashley Young performance, isn't it? Like, still, not great, but not awful. Just kind of there or thereabouts. Decent set of lungs.
These guys said it's Southampton.
Yeah.
Like, so.
He came over and clapped the fans at the end.
He did clap the fans.
Everyone did. So fair play to Ashley Young.
Yeah. Okay. Rants into the midfield. Paul Pogba.
So I mean, first half Paul Pogba was probably a 4, and then second half he was a 7. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Yeah. I don't know, bro. Probably by his standards, it's probably a 6. Do you know what I mean? And that's me being harsh on him because he put Rashford through twice. If Rashford scored both of those goals, he would have got 2 assists, and it's a different game. Do you know what I mean? But that's the fine margins in football, and you just have to be harsh, bro. I hold Pogba so high, bro. Like, so for me, like today, I'll give him a 6, bro. Do you know what I mean? But still, then I think he had a good second half, but I'll still give him a 6.
I agree. Second half he was a lot better. First half he was dreadful. 6?
Yeah, he tried everything today, man, to put them guys through on goal, and there was no one there to put it in the net. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, mate, a 6. Yeah. There's nothing else you can give him, really.
Adam, there was a period in that last bit of the first half, gave the ball away like 3 times in 30 seconds. I thought, oh my God, just blow the whistle. Yeah. But like Ranson and Craig saying, he grew into the game, especially when he went further forward. When that change was made and Matic came on and Pogba went into the 10. He did influence the game a little bit better. Not amazingly well, but he did create a couple chances.
I think Colley has to force the issue with Pogba and say, look, your position is there, further up the pitch. You can't do anything from the back there because we've got players around him who are not on the same wavelength going forward, never mind at the back. And he gave the ball away constantly, like you said at the end there. But I said to Craig there, I said, Pogba's stepping up here. I remember saying it. You could see it because he kept trying to play his game. And everything we created came from him, sort of, towards the end. So, yeah, I think the 6
average
is fair.
Out to a 6.
Because it was a shocking first half. It was dreadful. And I was just like, oh, no, I could hear the moans and groans behind me. And I was just like, oh, please.
Exactly.
Like you said,
I just wanted the whistle to just blow. We needed the whistle there because Andreas was doing it. But when someone like Pogba does it, he just gets blown right up. But he was bad them last 2 minutes of that half. I thought just blow the whistle. Craig, Scott McTominay.
Can't even put.
Isn't it? What? As in like, you forgot he was there, or like a flat 5, didn't do anything good, didn't do anything bad, or
He's nothing higher than a 5.
Yeah.
5.
5?
There's not much to add, is there? He's just doing his game. He's playing. He got the player sent off. He did him a kip off.
Daniel James's goal. He received the ball and kept the ball moving to James. Like he did do all right in some. Remember there was a couple of passes he done when he whipped it to the back stick for someone as well. Can't remember who that's for in the first half. We were like, oh, that was for Daniel James. We were like, oh, that was Scott McTominay. You know, that was a good ball. But over the course of the game,
it's a steady 5, wasn't it? I mean. It gives the ball away still too much for me, and it's needless. It's not simple. It's not difficult passes he's trying. Some of the simple stuff lets him down, and he just needs to settle more. He's had a really bad start to the season for me. I don't think he's been great
after a good pre-season.
Good pre-season, good end to last season. One who stood up and wanted to be counted. But these first 4 games, he's not been better than a 5 for any game for me.
Yeah, that's the difference between McTominay and Pogba. Like Pogba will get the ball, have to shrug off 2 players, get out and get a pass. McTominay for the first half was the spare man. Because because they had two in the midfield and they were both on Pogba. And McTominay was picking up little pockets of space here, no one on him, and still losing the ball, bruv. Do you know what I mean? He done a few good things though, because he was the free man. But you want Pogba to be the free man, because McTominay didn't really influence the game.
How free he was.
Space he had. Do you know what I mean? And that's why, like, you have to say a 5. A player that gets that much space, like, you have to be influencing the game more than that.
Okay. Matter.
Oh no! I thought you were going to give it.
No, I'm not forgetting any today, mate. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
Right. Matter. I thought Matter for. You know what? I wasn't with him staying. I didn't think he should have got his contract. We're threadbare. We're threadbare, aren't we, mate? And you can see the difference. The Matter in his position, in that little hole, makes things work.
That's his position.
He needs to stay there. It's like Real Madrid used to do it years ago. He's Figo. What are you doing? Go way out there. You can't play down here. Yeah. You can't defend. You can't defend, son. Yeah. You're not strong enough. Go stand in space. Matt has spare, picking up little holes and picking past.
He linked up well with James as well first half, didn't he?
He did. It worked very well. He sort of drifted towards the end, but we can't expect him to bust a gut, because when it gets back to the wall, Matt's not your man. It really isn't. He's your release. He's your outlet. You want him on the ball, then picking a pass. But we didn't break quick enough, and there wasn't enough for him to pass to, so you can't really blame him. So Matter for me is easy 6. He did well. Agreed,
yeah. You know what I mean? Again, like, I don't think he affected the game as much as you would have wanted, but it wasn't the kind of game for him all in all. Do you know what I mean? When he was taken off and we had Pogba further forward, we looked more of a threat. You know what I mean? And it's just going to be one of them games, man. But I don't think Matter had a bad game. He didn't do anything wrong, put it that way. Do you know what I mean? He was just a steady 6.
You agree with that, Craig?
Yeah, steady 6, mate. If you're open on goal and Matter's got the ball, he's going to get you the ball. He's going to give you the ball. And nobody got clear today, so Matt can only do what he can do, innit? And I thought he done well today, so yeah, give him a 6.
Now on to the front three. I'll start with Daniel James with you.
A 9. I thought he played really well. I loved him.
Going for a 9?
Yeah, I'm going 9.
A 9?
Yeah, because of that stick he got last week.
He was the best player.
Yeah, he was the best player on the pitch, bro. And he come over twice to give somebody a shirt and say thank you to all the fans. And he didn't stop. He didn't start from start to finish, mate. He didn't stop. He didn't stop, mate.
He was our best player. I mean, Craig's going.
Bunny rabbit, bro.
I don't know if Craig's feeling, because we're so low and there's a crap, that he's going
what are you
boom.
Give him, then?
All right, so 9
over as well, mate. You know what I mean? Listen, yeah. He got an 8, yeah. He was our best player. Remember, I said in our show as well. I said all the stick that they were giving him, all the stick they were giving Daniel James wasn't warranted. Remember in our show that we just done, and what, I got proven right again, bruv. It's starting to happen quite a lot, and I fucking love it, mate. Do you know what I mean? But I told man, Daniel James on that left-hand side is better than Rashford, bruv. He gives us more. And today, the way he took that goal, bruv, like, when the goal went, I didn't even celebrate the goal. I was in shock.
Yeah. I looked at Rance, and Rance was just like, what just happened?
Whoa, that was a FIFA goal, bruv. Like, the way he just took it out his feet, whip, boom. You know what I mean? Didn't cut in and just smash it like Rashford. He just placed it in the top corner.
So a 9 and 8 from Rance. What are you going from, Adam?
Yeah, I'm agreeing on the 8, I think, there. He was definitely 8.5-ish. You know, everything he did was, even defensively today, there were moments where he absolutely pulled us out of some sticky holes, and he was so disciplined in everything that he did, and that deserves man of the match.
Even with the crosses as well, he could have easily created and made something happen.
He put some good balls in, which is what I was critical of him in the last couple of games. It was there. It's not his fault. We've got a duck egg up front, basically, is it? I mean,
well, speaking of duck eggs, so 2 8s and a 9. Let us know if he should have got a 9. We ain't done that yet. Don't worry.
Don't forget the best 2.
Don't worry. So we're on the last. We're on the last 2.
You give him a
Andreas Pereira.
Oh. Uno 1. 1. I've not seen a performance on a guy melt like that guy did today. He just
That's exactly
melted.
Adam said it melted.
He did. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, all he did was.
I felt bad for him at one stage. Everything he touched just turned to shit.
When you start feeling sorry for a player, you know it's the end. You do, and it's like he was getting stick from the crowd, and everything he tried went wrong. I don't think he played one pass. It was simple stuff. He got out muscled. He couldn't play a simple ball. He couldn't play a killer ball. There was a chance when he was going forward in the first half. He could have easily slipped. I think it was Rashford down one side. It was just the product. It just doesn't produce enough to be a Manchester United midfielder. I said in the fan cam before that his standard is here, mid-table. That's his best, that's his standard, and that's what we've got in our midfield, mate. And today, all you have to do is put pressure on these players, and they produce performances like that. It's too easy to play against them, and when it gets to that, then what can you give a player? You know, you have to step up.
I agree, bro. I don't think he's good enough to play in the Premier League, bro. Like, it's one of them ones where I've seen him play in Spain and he looks tidy, mate. But the thing is, when you play in a league like this, at the tempo and the physicality, it's not for everyone, mate. Do you know what I mean? He's looking like, same thing happened with Mkhitaryan, man. Like, I just don't think he's built to play in England. I don't think he's good enough. I don't think he's got speed of foot, and he hasn't got speed of foot to play here. Do you know what I mean? At least if you ain't got a quick brain, you need quick feet, bruv. He's got neither. You know what I mean?
And the strength aspect as well.
That's what I mean. He's got nothing, mate. He's technically a very sound player, but he needs time and space to operate, and you're not going to get that in this league, man. So Andreas, one is being very, I don't know, even that's generous, bro. Because I think that was a 0, bro, because I don't think he offered anything. I think if he played with 10 men, like at least like the balls he gave away, we wouldn't have given them away.
So a 1/0.
It's got to be a 1, innit? I can't go no higher than that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, mate, he just looked, poor, confident shot, everything, mate. Like 2-yard passes, too much, too less. Nah, mate, he's not a United player like these guys say, mate. This is his standard. Or, you know, Spain, you know, lower tempo football, mate. Because here you got, somewhere in Italy, you got to play 110% every week, and he ain't that standard, bro.
You saved it for him, didn't you?
Saved the last.
Marcus Rashford.
1, bro. I'm fuming, innit? Like, it's one of them ones where people actually think I don't like him personally because I rate him so low. But it's the combination of all the hype surrounding him that's not due, yeah, and everything. I think he's terrible, mate. Like, he's one of the worst strikers I've seen at the club, probably in my lifetime. Probably the worst, bruv. And you know the reason why I say the worst?
You know, worse than like David Bellingham, Macheda, these kind of players.
They weren't first team, they didn't start.
So out of who's actually got a chance to play game in, game out.
Because some of us on a quarter of a mil a week. Because you know what, as shit as Lukaku was, Lukaku scored goals, bro. Like, you know the ones there. He scored goals, bro. When you look at his numbers, at least you can say, you know what, he scored goals everywhere he's been. Rashford hasn't proved himself anywhere. 10 goals is the most he's ever scored in the Premier League. So he hasn't proven himself. At least Lukaku's proven himself at Everton or whatever. He hasn't proven himself nowhere. The guy's got the number 10 shirt, puffing his chest out, taking fucking free kicks, plays for England and that. He's fucking dire, bro. He's terrible. Every time he gets the ball, he just turns and runs. He doesn't know where he is on the pitch. He doesn't care. He just does the same thing all the time. Like,
he does kind of play like a kid in the playground. Like, in terms of like, you get the ball and you're thinking of this IQ and intelligence. Like, just have a little half turn, have a little look. You're taught as a kid before you receive it, have a quick look, see what's what. But it's like he just,
or you put your arm back and
do you know what I mean? He just gets it, head down and just runs into traffic.
He doesn't shield the ball, he doesn't lay it off, he just turns and runs. And most of the time, he loses the ball. And then when he does go past someone and manages to have enough space to get his head up, people get excited. But it happens twice a game. And he spins and loses it 10 times a game, bruv. Like,
and you got to look at what James is doing in them 4 games.
Well, there you go.
Rance hasn't mixed his words. A solid 1, and reasons why. Agree?
I was talking about Bottle before and players standing up, and at least Rashford came over half-heartedly and clapped the fans at the end because he knew he was going to get some stick. It's about the only good thing that he did all game, to be honest. He had chances today. When he went through and that ball was bouncing, all you had to do is lob it over him.
That one, do you know what? We forget about that because we're thinking about the more 2 he had on his left foot. 1 got blocked, 1 got saved. But really, the one was that one. Is it Pogba set him through over the top? I think it was.
It was a long ball. Vestergaard missed it, and he was clear.
Clean through, just lift it over, and then even the cross on the outside of the boot to no one.
You're thinking, you put someone else in that position, another good striker, one of the best, and you know what? You think he's just knocking it over him. And it's game over. It literally is game over at that point. All we needed was the second goal. You've got to take the chances. We keep saying it. I keep saying it. You've got to be clinical because we're not going to create a lot. When it comes along, take the chance. He had a few today. I don't know, I'm going to give him a 2 because he clapped the fans at the end. That was it.
Generous.
Yeah.
It was a 1, man.
Yeah.
If that is our striking options, then we are fucked. Come. You know that game where you do a penalty shootout, you spin yourself on a cue stick, and then you go and take the penalty, yeah? That is Rashford. The guy
just in the game.
He is whack. Do you know what I mean? But Nah, 1, bruv. Right.
Let's go on to the subs. Mason Greenwood.
Oh. Better than Rashford, and he only played 7 minutes. Do you know what I mean?
And you the guy who knows DT?
I do, yeah.
Mate, DT is a fucking wanker, mate. He's a wanker, mate. And I'm a gooner, and he's the biggest knobhead going.
Leave that in.
Mate, believe you me.
Leave that in.
Leave that in. I want the clip for that as well. I'm going to post
Arsenal
that.
fan TV.
That's all right. Right.
Yeah, I'm definitely posting that later.
Yeah. I forgot where he was now. Mason Greenwood.
Yeah. For what he done, 6. A 6. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Instant impact, yeah, straight away.
instant
I thought I was going into the top corner, man.
Instant impact, you know, step over,
Yeah.
you know, curler. All right, keeper got hold of it, but he showed
Yeah.
intention, you know what I mean, positivity, and that's what we want, mate. I want to see him
Well,
play.
he's got a
week in,
6 and
out.
8 minutes, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I want to see him play.
Yeah.
Says it all, doesn't it? 6 and 8 minutes. I agree with Craig there. It was straight away. You knew what he was doing. You could see what he wanted to do. He even put some good balls in.
Yeah,
he did. And he created the best chance of the game for himself. He created that himself. Made that shot. And if Jesse had anything about him and he slipped him through, he would have been clean through. And you know what? He could have been taking the headlines.
Jesse, anyway,
Bringing you straight on it.
Greenwood.
And that's the difference with Mason, is the quality. He's come on, we're chasing a goal, he cuts inside, he doesn't snatch at it, he tries to pick a corner out. Do you know what I mean? He's just cultured, man. He's just very classy, man. There's just a lot of elegance about his game, man. And like, he didn't lose the ball. Like, I can't. Every time he got the ball, one touch, lay it off, move, this, that, and the other. Like, he looks comfortable. He looks like he should be starting. Yeah, proper.
Okay, fair enough. So a solid 6 for Mason in very, very little time. So fair play to the kid. Nearly got his goal as well. Jesse Lingard.
Oh, God, it's Jesse, innit? 2 when he came on.
Got into good positions as well, man.
I don't care.
That's what I mean, but wasted it.
Getting into good positions is your job. You know what? You're coming on against 10 men who are flat on their asses, who are chasing everything, and you're there to make the difference. And there was 2 simple decisions that he had to make in 2 separate occasions, and he got them both wrong. You can't afford to do that. You brought on to make the impact. You made the wrong decisions again, and I just think he's trying too hard now to sort himself out in his own stats, because that was just pure greediness.
That 3-man break, he's got to slide Greenwood in.
You've got to put him in. You got to think past yourself here. Just get your teammate in. Get us the win, instead of thinking of your own stats, because we all know, and he'll have seen them all over social media. Everyone posting his stats, which are horrendous. And I don't know. Shame on you, Gareth Southgate. I don't know what you're watching and picking him for.
You're looking at Maddison. You're looking at Mount.
Exactly.
They're ahead of him now, in my opinion. Jesse?
Yeah, I echo everything you said, man. Not good enough. You know what I mean? It's one thing getting into positions, but you're a senior player now. You have to start judging him as a senior player. Like, them kind of mistakes and bad decisions, you can't still be making as a senior member of the team, man. You've come on, you know the team's chasing a goal, pass the bloody ball, man. Do you know what I mean? Trying to take shots. When's the last time you scored? Where does that confidence come from? Like, it's crazy, mate.
Adam said the confidence comes from December. Not even last December, the year before.
2.
Yeah.
Same, like we said about Pereira, mate. This is Lingard's standard, I think. I don't think he is Man United quality. He's lucky to get at a position now. So he's the 2. Like, he's 27 as well.
Yeah.
27.
Peak times for Jesse. Was there a third sub? I don't think there was. Matic, sorry. Matic. Forgot about him. Matic. we'll go over it. I again forgot he was there.
I just got a feeling he's going to come into that team now next game. I just got a feeling he's.
But okay, this is a question. Would you mind if he does next to McTominay if it means Pogba goes?
Yeah. No.
So forward.
I do not mind that. I do not mind. But you cannot have him playing next to Pogba. Yeah. If you're going to do it, you have to be strict as the manager to say, Pogba, do not come back over that halfway line. Yeah. Your position is like it was at Juventus. Let the others do that. Have we got the quality to pick the ball up off the centre-backs? Anyone else? No. But you know what I mean? That's what we're dealing with now.
What effect do you think Matic had on the game?
He brought Matic on simply because Herrera was being bounced everywhere. We had no strength in midfield. You could see why he brought Matic on. I could. It's still disappointing that we had to bring Matic on just to try and hold ourselves up. But For me, what a free. He didn't do much. He held on to the ball. He didn't get shrugged off the ball, but he's 6'4". You don't expect him to. Yeah. And a couple of passes could have gone earlier. Yeah. But that was it.
Yeah, the same. You know what I mean? He still goes backwards a lot. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Which I don't really like. But like, if it's gonna allow Pogba to be further forward, I don't mind seeing that. But I did say at the beginning, it's like, will Oli keep the same energy when things start to go badly? We're gonna see if he starts playing Matic and Mata a lot more often than you've seen. Oli's bottled it. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see, innit? If he's gonna stick with this whole youth policy and that, like, the results ain't been great. You know what I mean? But Mason's due a game, bro. If he doesn't start one of the next 3 or 4 games,
and the game's coming up as well. Leicester at home, Arsenal tough, West Ham away.
We're going into.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see, man. And I agree with that.
Agree with Matic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, you said 4, 3. 3. Yeah. 3.
Yeah,
2, 3, same thing, innit?
Yeah, same
yeah.
thing.
Just to finish off, Solskjaer. What rating are you giving him?
What, today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
0 from him over there.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Nah, 0 is a bit harsh, isn't it?
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it bad for me to say he's still trying to find his feet? Yeah, it's like, you know, trying to still find his team.
But you're saying that's why it's bad, because he's still trying to do that at this stage?
Yeah, you know, yeah. So it's a 4 for me. I got nothing.
I'm sort of looking at Ollie now. We know what's coming on the pitch, because he's picked this team. He's dissected this squad now, like he has the last few days, and this is what we're dealing with. So this is on Ollie now. It's all on Ollie. He's happy with his squad. That's what he said. Those are his words. And it's like Rance tweeted out the other day. My biggest fear is now, it's like, you have to do like what Lampard's doing now. Stick to your guns. Play the youth players, because at the end of the season, Gomez...
That almost takes the pressure off. Innit? If he's smart, he would just go with him.
He'd get a lot more respect from the fans, but like Rance said in his tweet the other day, Gomez is gone at the end of the season. He's going to have to start putting him in and playing game time. Greenwood has to start next game. Gomez has to come in at some point. You know, there's so many opportunities for him to adhere himself more to the fans, which is what he wants and what he seems the only thing he seems to want at the moment, Ollie. And he just needs to start playing the youth players, because we haven't got any other options, mate, now. We need to do something different. This, every single week, I said to you, the last time the last time we won away from home was PSG. How long ago was that?
I didn't even realise that. Is it? Are you sure?
It's true.
It is true, isn't it?
That's it. The last time we won away this is all under Ollie now. Yeah. The same thing keeps on letting him down. So he has to change it now, and it's on him. So, for me, today I'll give him a 3, because bringing Mata in for Lingard, it was the right move. And you can't even take much credit from that, because it was an obvious move.
4 and a 3, what are you saying?
I'd have given him a 2, bruv. I thought that this was a shocking performance from the manager. I think the manager could have won this. I think that the game was there for him to win. They went down to 10 men. What do? You know what I'm saying? What do? You bring on fucking Jesse Lingard, mate. Hey, that's a L right there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't forgive that. You know what I mean? 20 minutes to go, they got 10 men, and you don't bring on Mason Greenwood. You don't bring on a striker to try and win this game. You bring on Jesse Lingard, who ain't scored a goal in like fucking calendar year or something like that. What was he thinking? I mean, too many things. There were too many pivotal moments where we felt the momentum shifting. Like, even in the first 10 minutes, we knew that they were going to get a goal. We felt something was happening. Like, you don't react, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to pull Pereira off at half time. There's so many things where you feel like things are not going your way. Change it. But then you're waiting until the game's pretty much, the momentum swung against us, and we're chasing the game to make these changes, man. It's rookie stuff, mate.
There you go, guys. That's the end of the player ratings. Bit of a longer one today. A lot of opinions there, so sorry to make it so long for you guys, but I'm sure you will agree or disagree with a lot of what's been going on. Let us know in the comments boxes below. International break. Don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. As much as we want a game to come quickly so we can put this right, it's kind of like, is that? But and then it's 2 games a week after that as well. So we'll see. Peace. A big thank you to you guys for watching our latest video. If you want to check out more, make sure you do so right here. Keep checking us out, the biggest Manchester United fan channel in the world, over 500k subscribers deep. Make sure you're following us across all the socials, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. All along here, you guys know what to do. And most importantly, make sure you're subscribed. Peace.